All it took was sleep deprivation.
All it took was
And
sleep deprivation and a
Clara.
108-year-old virgin.
So true.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
Before this episode begins, I just need to let everyone know that this day of audio recording, we have already filmed an extensive episode that you would have heard last week, and I also am running on like 2 to 3 hours of sleep just from my own accord. That's my own doing, and so really, I am locking in for this episode as much as I possibly can.
Yeah, we're like sitting up gamer stance. Like this is.
I know we both like really leaned in. We're on a time crunch. We're ready. We're ready.
Hello and welcome back to the Question
Answer
podcast.
I'm sorry,
Ashanti.
everyone. I'm laughing because also we did not introduce ourselves in the last episode.
Sometimes
you know
we
what?
don't.
Doesn't matter.
They'll get the idea.
But I'm sorry. I'm laughing because we both don't know the name of our podcast apparently, and have struggled the last like I've struggled the last 3 episodes to say the name of it correctly. So
Yeah, we're getting the punctuation wrong every single time, but
we did this to ourselves.
yeah, we wanted to be fun, funky, and fresh, and so now we're paying the consequences.
We are.
But
all right.
we're
Well,
back.
what are we playing today?
Today we're playing a game called I Wish I Didn't Know, which is from the same people that did What Do You Meme, and those party games. And this is all about trivia that like is usually, I think it's about things that are more like around like death, or like we're gonna be talking about the penis. We're gonna be talking about boobs. Like it's the things
Sorry.
that are a little more potentially like rated R.
Yeah. So if you have children, don't.
This might be a little more on the vulgar end. So fair trigger warning there. But yeah, I think we're gonna have some fun with some things that I wish I didn't know. Pretty standard multiple choice trivia. First to, I believe it's 5 cards. So
Yeah,
let's see who wins.
I think that it's up to you who goes first, because again, I'm on a 4-game losing streak. This today could make 5. Let's see.
Well, I'll give you the opportunity to go first. I'll ask the first question.
Okay, great. I'm ready.
Being a mother cat to newborn kittens can't be fun, especially because the mom has to teach her babies how to poop by A, licking their butt, B, sticking a paw in their butt, C, force feeding them until they go, or D, making them watch her.
I'm gonna go with D, making them watch her.
Unfortunately, the answer is A.
Ugh,
They lick cat butts.
awesome.
Cats are weird, but still love them.
What an awesome question to start on.
Sensational. Yeah, do not watch this while you're eating lunch, by the way.
Peter the Great's wife learned the hard way to never cheat on him. He killed his wife's lover and A, made her wear his skin for a coat, B,
That sucks.
put the guy's head in a jar in their bedroom,
Also
C,
sucks.
served him for dinner,
Okay.
and D, hung his body outside their bedroom window.
Is it weird this says like comparatively like eating him seems like like not the worst like on the list?
Is that your answer?
No. I'm gonna go with I think he made her wear his skin.
Incorrect. He put the guy's head in a jar in their bedroom.
Oh, fascinating.
Yeah.
Little memento.
Classic.
Ye old Pop Funko, just
Oh my God.
floating head in the jar.
Please.
In Japan, it is good luck to let a sumo wrestler A, gift you his mawashi, the giant diaper thing, after a match. B, wrestle you to the ground. C, make your baby cry. Or D, sleep in your house.
I think make your baby cry.
That is correct.
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
Yes.
I think it's interesting, like the things, like the small things that happen that I feel like a long time ago were like just things that people were like, I need to make this look good. That like are associated, like when like every time I see a bird, I'm like, oh, if this bird like poops on my car, that's good luck. And in my head, I'm like, who thought of that? And I'm like, it has to be someone like when cars were like first around, like some bird like shit on it, and he was like mad about it, and everyone was like, Bartholomew has bird poop on his windshield, and it's like, well, actually, that's good luck, so up yours with a rubber hose. Like, it simply must be.
It's a cover-up.
I feel like the same way with, like, bad luck things, like, a broken mirror gets you, like, 7, it's like, you can't tell me that, like, that's, like, some mom that's like, don't play around the mirror. Why? What's gonna happen? You'll get 7 years of bad luck. Oh.
Definitely. The Romans were incredibly concerned with their fresh breath. Their mouthwash of choice: A, monkey blood, B, urine, C, salt water, D, breast milk.
I think it's urine. I think I know that.
Correct.
I know what Romans be swishing in their mouth, and it be piss, unfortunately. It be piss.
That's very unfortunate. Could not be me. Just to clarify, in case anyone thought I gargled piss.
How I wake up as a Roman soldier every day, 6 a.m. I gargle piss.
Get ready with me to gargle piss.
All right. Over 600 colonies of mold live on top of these items. A, soda cans, B, milk cartons, C, water bottles, or D, juice boxes.
What was B?
Milk cartons.
I'm going to go with milk cartons.
Close. Soda cans.
That could have been anything.
I've heard that, like, you should always, like, wash, like, soup cans and stuff, because, like, sometimes, like, rat poop is on there. And, like...
I just feel like they go through so much transportation and then they sit in a store for so long. Yeah. So it does kind of make sense. Ever wonder what people used before the invention of cups and bowls? Here's the disgusting answer. A, dried animal skins.
Okay.
B, horse hooves.
Yeah.
C, dishware made from dried out feces. D, hollowed out human skulls.
I cannot tell you how badly I don't want it to be C.
Same.
I've seen D before. I think I'm going to go with D.
Correct. Sorry, you didn't even justify it. Correct.
People love drinking out of skulls.
I mean,
the image.
You gotta do.
The image does give warlords seated on top of the throne of power, I have to say.
I mean, I kind of want to drink out of a goblet made out of a skull. Like, that's kind of sick.
I mean, we've all seen a horror movie. That's kind of I know this guy's cool because of what they're doing.
So true.
But, like, seeing, like, ornamental, like, skulls like that and stuff is always pretty cool. Like, in a weird, like...
No, I agree. I don't find bones scary.
Neither do I.
It's like the person's already gone. Like, we're good. Like, we're good.
It's
if
also,
the bones are white and there's no bits and pieces on them, like, I think we're safe.
It's also, like, I feel like people, like, so many cultures do stuff with, like, the skeleton after that, like, I feel like it's very much not even, like, a Western thing, I feel like, because, like, even, like, in, like, catacombs and, like, through, like, you know, more, like, Eurocentral, like, what is culture, that's the word I'm looking for. Like, they still do a lot with, like, skulls and bone imagery and stuff. So, like, that being, like, the, like, is, like, still, even still, like, a little, like, culturally interesting to me.
I agree.
When put on the spot, people are huge liars. For example, which book do people most commonly lie about having read? A, The Art of Seduction. B, How to Win Friends and Influence People. C, The Bible. Or D, 1984.
The Bible.
According to this, the answer is 1984.
Why would you lie about it? Just fucking read it. It's a great book.
I feel like it's because, like, people, like, get the idea, and so they're like, oh, it's like 1984. And then people are like, oh, well, have you even read it? And they're like, yeah, I have. Like,
that really shocks me.
It does, but, like, I can see, like, that, like, feels like more, I think more people would be honest about, oh, I've never read the Bible, than, like, in an argument be willing to give up, like, oh, no, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I guess so. Read 1984, everybody, please. Especially now. Did your grandmother have dentures? Here's a scary fact that grandma didn't share. Originally, dentures, A, were made from the teeth of real people. B, were often made from horse teeth. C, could cause mouth cancer. D, didn't burn during the cremation process.
Like, a lot of those I feel like are true.
Yeah, I think there's more than one in here.
I think they're going for A.
Final answer?
Yes, they were made from real people previously.
Correct.
Yes! For some reason in my head, like, I feel like they were also, I guess maybe not horse teeth, but, like, I think, like, animal teeth were also used pretty commonly.
Yeah, wasn't there something? Oh, no, I was thinking of George Washington and his wooden teeth.
Well, those ones were made of, like, slaves' teeth and, like, sheep's teeth.
I didn't know that. Oh my god. I thought it was just wood.
No, like
Oof.
those ones are also like animal teeth, basically.
Ew, fuck. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Dentures
Sorry
are-
to bring up George Washington. This is the second time I've done that in an episode. Anyway.
All right, next one. Hell yes, love this question. How many pounds of poop does the average person drop into the toilet each week?
150. Oh, is it multiple choice?
It is multiple choice.
Okay.
I'm looking at them like, wow, these are a lot of great options you have to choose from.
And I'm like, all right.
Is it A, 3 pounds, B, 6 pounds, C, 9 pounds, or D, 12 pounds?
I'm going to go with 12.
Final answer?
Yes.
The answer is B, on average 6 pounds.
Oh.
Some people don't be pooping all that much.
Well, I worry about them.
You heard it here for I love shitting. I might as well be a Charmin bear the way I love fucking shitting.
All right. Life is often scarier than fiction. Which classic horror film is not based on a true story? Oh my
Ooh.
God. We just talked about so many horror films. Oh my gosh. Why do these questions not get asked to me? Okay. Which classic horror film is not based on a true story? A, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
B, Psycho. C, Child's Play. D, It.
What a mix. And I didn't think any of them were going to be options on this question. Child's Play, I feel like, is based on a true story in the sense of, like, somebody was definitely, like, haunted by, like, a doll as a kid.
Okay.
Like, not like...
I was like...
Yeah, not
have
like,
you
oh,
seen
Barbies
it?
came to life, but I feel like somebody, like, was probably, like, very afraid. Like, that might be based on
Yeah.
a true story in that regard.
I understand.
I feel like Nightmare... I'm going to go with Nightmare on Elm Street, because I feel like if you just had a nightmare, that's just having a nightmare. You know, like...
Have you seen Nightmare on Elm Street?
No.
Okay,
I just
great.
know that
'Cause I'm like-
I know that like he attacks while they're like asleep. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that like maybe someone had like a dream that they died, like something like that.
Okay, it's not. It's D, It. Which is like the most likely that you would think
Yeah.
would be based on a true story.
I guess it makes sense that the movie with like the weird demon clown is probably the one that's not real. But
Well, we did live through 2017.
True.
So
I remember that. That was
we
such
were
a
just
weird.
talking about this at work yesterday.
Really?
I swear to God, we were talking about how strange it was.
Like I don't even remember like anything really bad like coming from it, and I could be wrong. I just remember like it like being in the news, like, hey, people like dressing up like clowns and kind of like
Yeah, I
being
think there were
weird.
like a couple stabbings with them, and like that's why it was like a big deal. And I was saying how I went to summer youth music school, and when that was happening, and floor drop, everyone who was surprised, I went to summer youth music school. We like had to be on lockdown one night because there was a clown on campus. I mean, granted, like summer youth music school took place at the college we went to. So like if there's a bunch of fucking college kids walking around and then one of them's in a clown suit with a knife, like we're gonna have to probably go on lockdown because we're 8 years old. But I just feel like the reason we were talking about it at work is because we're just not really scared of clowns. So it's like I don't know.
I get the fear of clowns. Like some fears, I'm like I don't like my same aunt that got kicked out of
Clown college.
Mime camp.
Yeah,
she's afraid of firefighters and Santa Claus. And I'm beginning to think, I'm like, maybe it's just the color red. Like, maybe it's just... But I'm like, those are ones where I'm like, all right, what's the bit here? Like, how? Like, Santa Claus is kind of like, okay, the idea of, like, someone kind of, like, breaking into your house and, like, you're supposed to be okay with that. Like, all right, you know, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
But firefighters, I'm like, all right. Of all the, like, service professions to be afraid of, I feel like firefighters are, like, the least... Like, all they do is, like, stay up all night and, like, eat chili.
It's so true.
And then they like save your house from being on fire.
And they're pretty chill.
Yeah, I'm just like, But like clowns, I'm like, okay, I can kind of see like how like maybe the face paint, like maybe it's a little uncanny valley because of like the like things that they do. Ready? In 2011, good year, I was 10. 1/3 of all divorce filings in the United States contained which word? A, Twitter. B, email. C, Facebook. Or D, Snapchat.
I'm going to go with Facebook.
That is correct.
I had to put myself back in the 2011 time period. What household item gets heavier over time because of the accumulation of 10 million dust mites over the span of 10 years? A, couch cushions, B, mattresses, C, bed pillows, D, blankets.
Good question. It could be any. Now, this is a good question. It could be any of them.
Mm-hmm.
I believe any of them. Dust, though, to me, I feel like only accumulates on things that aren't used a lot. I feel like pillows and blankets generally are moved around enough that I don't think a ton of dust collects on them. So I think it's between mattress and couch cushion. I'm going to go with couch cushion.
It's mattresses.
Son of a bitch.
So sorry.
That
so
sucks.
Sorry.
Roughly 7,000 people die per year due to what relatively fixable issue in the medical field? A, doctors' sloppy handwriting. B, staff mixing up patient names. C, failure to read medicine labels. Or D, stethoscope malfunctions.
I'm going to go with the doctor's handwriting.
That is correct.
Thank you. I think we tied up.
I have 3-3.
I have 3. All right.
Exciting.
Albert Einstein's body was cremated, but Dr. Thomas Harvey, the pathologist who performed the autopsy, took his brain and put it in which of the following? A, a cereal box and forgot about it. B, his office garbage can. C, mason jars on his mantle. D, his freezer.
I'm going to go with D, his freezer.
C, mason jars on his mantle.
Damn. I know that his brain has been stolen like multiple times.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is weird to like.
Like it's not like you're gonna gain the knowledge.
Yeah.
By like squeezing his dead brain.
It's like a brain is. It's kind of like. I mean, like I get like the like. Oh, imagine if you like owned Einstein's brain. Like it's probably a valuable thing. But it's also like sometimes when it's like when you steal something like with the goal to sell, it's like, okay, how can this not be tied to you?
Yeah.
There's only one Einstein brain. So it's like, oh, hey, where'd you buy the... Oh, yeah, that guy over there. Well, I wonder where he... You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
It's kind of like there's no way for you to like really... I mean, I'm sure that like a real criminal is like, well, actually, if you just like do these 3 easy steps, but like it feels like just such like a bold thing that like who else would like even...
Yeah. I what the fuck is the point of that? Don't steal Einstein's brain. If you're listening and you're thinking about it, don't
steal anyone's brain for that matter.
I'll know. Yeah, so true.
If your significant other admits to being diagnosed with, and this is going to be a long word, so I may mispronounce it, rhinotelexomania, they're actually admitting to being unable to A, stop picking their nose, B, breathe through their nose, C, stuff things up their nose, or D, have an orgasm unless you pull their nose.
I'm going to go with A.
Final answer?
Picking their nose, yeah.
That is correct.
Yes! Oh my god, you guys, this is the redemption arc! In 1977, a leading American urologist bought a piece of history. It was not Einstein's brain. He purchased the penis of A, Napoleon Bonaparte, B, Benjamin Franklin, C, Elvis Presley, D, Winston Churchill. Damn. Why would you want any of these? Well, I guess like Elvis is the only one I could maybe...
Damn, sucks that Napoleon was apart from his bone. I'm sorry for that one. That one
took a year off my life.
That one, the game was calling for that one. It was right there. It was set up. I couldn't, I'm gonna keep. I stopped paying attention after Napoleon. I thought of that bit, and I was like, all right, I gotta get that one in. What were the other names?
Benjamin Franklin.
Okay.
Elvis Presley. Winston Churchill.
I feel like if it was Winston Churchill, like I'd know that. Like I don't know like why, but that feels like something that like that would be like the World War II fact of all time.
Yeah.
Like that would be the like, oh, did you know also, by the way, this guy bought Winston Churchill's penis?
Right.
I feel like I'm gonna go with same with like Elvis. I feel like a lot of people like know like
there's enough weird fun facts about Elvis.
Yeah, that like surely someone being like, oh yeah, someone bought his penis would have come up. So I'm gonna go with. And like I feel, and like the same is with Napoleon. Like they're all like people that like have had so much of their lives like looked at. So I'm gonna go with B by default. Like I think he's the only guy that like you get away with that.
It was Napoleon.
I made the bit. Damn it! Can't win them all. Just like Napoleon had to learn.
So true.
Next question. Sex can be a real killer. In fact, men are more likely to die while having sex if they are A, over the age of 50, B, on vacation, C, cheating on their wives, or D, taking too many medications.
This reminds me of that movie, Gerald's Game / book, Stephen King book.
Oh.
If you haven't seen it, if you haven't read it, look it up. It's great. It has a weird fucking ending, but what Stephen King book doesn't. He always adds like a supernatural element that just simply doesn't need to be there, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna say A.
Incorrect. According to this, it's when they're cheating on their wives.
Typical. I should have guessed that. I'm a man hater at heart. Headphones help keep the noise of the world out, but they're also great at keeping bacteria in the ear. Researchers found that after a person wears headphones for an hour, bacteria in their ear increases by A, 250 times, B, 400 times, C, 900 times, D, 700 times.
B.
It was D, 700 times.
Do you suddenly have a hankering for a little taste of the family dog?
Nope.
44 U.S. states still allow people to eat canines, but 44 U.S. states still allow people to eat canines, but in which of these states is it totally illegal? Okay. A, Georgia, B, Washington, C, Pennsylvania, or D, Vermont?
I'm going to go with Vermont.
This is incorrect. The answer is Georgia. This is as of 2021, so this law maybe has changed.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Apparently you can eat a dog in Vermont, I guess?
That's fucked.
I wish I didn't know that.
Same. President John F. Kennedy's brain was removed during his autopsy in 1963. It was placed in a steel box and A, now resides in his official presidential library. B, they said that as if he's still president of the United States. Like, what? B, was sold at an auction in the 1970s. C, now resides in the National Archives Inventory of Medical Evidence. D, was lost and never seen again.
I believe it was lost and never seen again.
It was.
Which...
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess, when you realize that his head just kind of did that. And
I know.
Maybe they were like, this is too dangerous to keep around. We gotta...
Yeah. R.I.P.
It being sold at an auction would have been crazy, especially in the 70s, because, I guess he died in 64, so, it could have at least been, 10 years, but, that still even, feels too soon. Imagine, oh, man, it's been 8 years since Dallas. Yeah, I think we can bring this down to Pawn Star. That,
I know.
Is wild to me.
That would have been so messed up.
If your recipe calls for mushrooms, don't take the shortcut with the canned variety. The FDA allows a certain number of maggots per can, and that number is A, 10, B, 20, C, 25, or D, 11. How many bugs are in cans of mushrooms?
I'm going to go with 11.
The answer is 20.
I've eaten canned mushrooms before.
As have I, recently.
Yeah, same.
But it's fine.
But you know what? Most of the time we cook them.
True.
So it does kind of burn off the bacteria a little bit.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm going to justify that. It's
Plus,
fine.
some people eat bugs anyway.
We also just eat a lot of weird shit in our day-to-day lives.
Yeah.
A maggot can't have that much more bacteria than, me licking the floor. Not that I do that.
I was going to say, well, it's 3 o'clock. You know what that means? Time to lick the floor.
That's how I clean.
Roombas are too expensive.
You walk in my house, the floors are squeaky clean. You know exactly why now.
I think there's an episode of SpongeBob where I think it's one of them loses their mind and is in Patrick's house
I can picture it perfectly in my head actually, and it's definitely SpongeBob. When you're traveling on a New York City subway, 15% of the air you breathe is what? A, dead skin, B, fecal matter, C, gas fumes, D, body odor.
See, first thing I immediately thought of was poop. Poop's never let me down before. I'm going to go with fecal matter.
It would be dead skin.
This is the first day that poop has betrayed me. I can't believe it.
This is not the first day that poop has betrayed me.
Point check. I still have 3.
I have 4.
You're 1 card away.
I'm one card away.
This could be it. Clara Meadmore lived to be 108 and died with this distinction. A, world's oldest working stripper. Hell yeah. B, world's oldest cocktail waitress. Hell yeah. C, world's oldest virgin. Hell yeah. Or D, world's oldest construction worker. Hell yeah.
I'm going to go with oldest virgin.
That is correct.
I win!
You won.
Oh my gosh. Yes! Yeah! All it took was sleep deprivation.
All it took was
And
sleep deprivation and a
Clara.
108-year-old virgin.
So true. It's my fate at last. No. Oh my god, I won. You guys, the streak is broken.
It's all uphill from here. If we want to do another quick 5.
5 again? Yeah. All right. You just want to win, is really what you're saying.
I mean, maybe.
You guys, Ashanti's trying to get me to play another round of this game just so he can win.
That's not the only reason, but
yeah, this episode was very quick, so we thought we would tack on another round.
We can do a quick 3 instead of 5.
Okay, let's do 3.
If you want to do a quick round after.
Why do I never get the questions that I know? Round 2, playing for three cards.
Quick round.
In the midst of his murder spree, serial killer Rodney Alcala went on a game show and won. What was the show?
It was the dating game.
It was the dating game.
I
know love that fun fact.
I do too. That's Woman of the Hour is based on that.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah,
I think it's crazy that they did that years later, but kind of cool.
It is like such an odd like. I mean, I've always said that I don't think safety was invented until like the 21st century, and like that is like watching that I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Like couldn't have been more. Hey, this guy is at the very least really fucking weird. Can you do something about it? Yeah, maybe someday. Like
maybe 30 years from now.
Yeah.
And not even then.
Before anyone could make a YouTube trademark challenge out of it, the state of Alabama passed a law against A, driving a car while blindfolded, B, jumping into a pool of Jell-O, walking backwards while standing on a roof, or D, juggling cats.
I'm going to go with B.
Jumping into a pool of Jell-O?
Yes.
No, the answer is driving a car while blindfolded.
That was a YouTube challenge?
I think it was a law, and then people were like, "Oh, let's not." Or I think it might have just been like a driving law or something.
Oh my god!
But would you jump into a pool of Jell-O?
Yeah, I'd probably get stuck and drown in Jell-O because then I would get like sucked down into the abyss and then choke to death.
You don't think it'd be like bouncy?
No, I think I'm too heavy for that. I would literally sink to the fucking bottom and then not be able to eat my way out.
I think I'd do like a pencil dive to the bottom of the pool and then be like, all right, and then be stuck.
I know, exactly.
You'd be like one of those, like a piece of like pineapple that's like stuck in like the lime.
Oh my god! I would like to lay on top. Like I think that would be fun. That's like owning a waterbed.
True.
In the Victorian era, a common way to say goodbye to a dead relative was to A, sleep in the same bed one last time, B, take a group shot with the dead body. Now, does that mean like a group picture?
I think so.
But in the Victorian era? A group shot? Like, is painting the dead body?
I guess it would be more.
Or did they take a group shot like a vodka? C, holding a viewing every night for a week. D, chop up the body and give family members different pieces.
Churches, they'll have like, oh, this is the finger of Saint whoever, and like they have
yeah,
like
that's
a preserve.
True.
Like,
you're right.
So I'm kind of like maybe, but like I don't know. That's like they're trying to bait used to be believable. They're trying to get me to go with that one. I'm gonna go with laying in bed with them.
It was B, take a group shot with the dead body, and we'll never know if that's a shot of vodka or
Victorian era
painting.
Victoria era people would have loved Weekend at Bernie's. They would have been like, "Oh, hell yes, just like that."
That's what we want.
Accidentally getting poop on your finger when wiping your butt is called the A, stink finger, B, Midas touch, C, finger poke of doom, or D, dirty digit. Tag yourself.
I'm dirty digit. That's my final answer.
The answer is B, Midas touch.
That's really funny to me because there's a Taylor Swift song where she says, "Your Midas touch" on the Chevy door, and like that's what I'm gonna think of.
Trail of poop down the Chevy door.
Ew, awful. I hate that. Oh my god, what's up with these? Everyone needs a side gig. What did Ted Bundy do for work before he started murdering people? A, delivered singing telegrams. B, worked at a suicide hotline. C, wrote TV sitcoms. D, worked as a clown at a kids' party. At kids' parties, not just one kid. Every year is Ted Bundy's your clown.
He was a clown one time. I feel like if it wasn't him who worked at a suicide headline, it's someone else that they're trying. I think I'm gonna go with the hotline.
Correct.
I don't know why I keep getting these questions.
Is it about poop again?
It's another poop.
Fuck.
Back to poop, but you might know this one because of the internet. But did you ever accidentally poop in the shower when you thought you just had to fart? Is this you? I love the way that some of these open up like it's an infomercial. Like I can see it in black and white. Like you turn to the camera.
Oh my god, yeah.
Aww, like
no.
The act of pushing the poop down the drain with your foot is called blank. If some of this is too vulgar, I might have to censor some of it out.
If I have to suffer through it, so do you guys. Is there multiple choice?
My bad. A, releasing the turtles. B, a chestnut shower. C, a waffle stomp. Or D, golden showers.
I hate in my heart. I'm going to go with waffle stomp.
That is correct.
I have shame.
The questions are far more like endearing when it's like, oh, like how often do people poop? And it's like, oh, it's a little funny.
If the answer is ever waffle stomp or chestnut shower.
Yeah, when the question is like, what is a San Diego thank you or whatever the hell, it's like, oh man, I don't like any of these. Like,
oh my. Don't be like the 100 people who choke to death on this item every year. A, bottle caps. B, deflated balloons. C, coins. D, pen caps. I get all the death questions. You get all the shit questions.
Yeah, you're like, how many people die of this crazy tragic thing every year? And I'm like, what happens if you poop in the moon? We are going to be reforming the coinage. We're going to go with coins.
It was D, pen caps.
Damn it.
You know how people like to suck on those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't be me.
I do sometimes, but I haven't. I used to in like high school. I like the not
on the end,
not the whole like cap, but like the part that like is supposed to like go on like your shirt pocket or something.
Like a little
that
clip.
That part I would like bite and then like rip off, and then I would be like, what have I become? And then I would throw it away.
Awesome.
When I actually am so sorry for our viewers and the litany of questions that they're getting.
Do you want to switch piles? No pun intended.
Hold on. If this one is also poop related, then it's just over, and we're gonna have to. Okay, hold on. We're
like, give me a shit break.
No, hold on.
Here,
that one. The question wasn't about poop, but the answer was about poop.
Take some of my questions about murder. I think I have the murder pile. And you just have the pile.
Who is the only killer to ever kill someone with a piece of poop? No.
Oh my god.
Eating large doses of the toxic compound called glycolaccolloid can cause diarrhea, vomiting, or even death. That's just a side effect. That doesn't count. It doesn't count. Which common side dish contains this compound and the levels aren't reduced during cooking? A, corn on the cob. B, Brussels sprouts. C, broccoli. Or D, potatoes.
I think I know it, and I think it's corn.
Final answer?
Yes.
It's potatoes.
Fuck, because corn fucks me up. So I was like, I think it's corn.
People can't digest corn. So
exactly.
that kind of makes sense.
That's why I can't eat corn. If you're constantly checking your body for signs of skin cancer, here's one spot you probably ignore, even though it's a common place for a melanoma to appear. A, nose. B, eyelids. C, top of your head. D, under your armpits.
I feel like nose is probably like not it. Like if you're looking in a mirror, what else would you see? Eyelid I could see because you could only see it with your eyes closed, theoretically, or at least one at a time. Eyelids.
Correct. You win. Oh, great. All right, fine.
But
fine.
you won the main one. You won the like actual.
I won the first
this,
game.
This one is like the scrimmage for fun.
No, we can count this as a game. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Well,
I mean, these were certainly questions that I wish I didn't know the answer
yeah.
to. And certainly I wish that I didn't know even
certainly
posed as a question.
Right. I do wish I knew less about shit still.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It would be nice if we didn't get like a 7-question poop run. That would
Yeah, you win some, you lose some, and this was a
this was a
and I did lose, so I lost. But at least we got some serial killer questions in there. That was fun for me. Not that I am one. Also, I have to say that when I was editing the whatever, I forget which episode it was, the 3rd episode, and we talked about the New England serial killer that was possible. I was editing really late at night, and I was like, oh my god, the serial killer is gonna come for me. Like, I was so convinced that I was a goner.
I've heard more on it, that like more kind of cases are like popping up, but I don't know if it's still a rumor or not. I don't think anything official has happened. I think it's all still kind of like, hey, like,
just watch out.
Yeah, it's also like Connecticut and Rhode Island, and like those are smaller states, and it's like not that the size of the state necessarily matters, but I feel like in a state where it's like 2 people that die are literally geographically closer to each other than like could be ever in like Texas or California, I can see why people would maybe jump to like, oh, maybe they're all connected, where it's like maybe also they're not necessarily, but I am curious. I do kind of like have an ear to it, kind of following, but
it was just so funny because I got so freaked out. So I mean, maybe I'll get freaked out with this one too when I edit. And we're talking about Rodney Alcala again, even though he's I'm pretty sure dead now.
Super dead, I believe.
He died like late in life.
I think he died like recently.
Yeah, I think so too. Because I think when Emma and I had our podcast, we covered that, and I think he was still alive when we did it. So that was in like 2020.
Yeah, I think he died. Hold on.
Maybe it's 2021 he died.
We'll do a quick little look up before we end the episode.
This is why we need a fact checker. Who wants to volunteer to be our fact checker?
True. We need someone that we can just be like, look this up while we like do other things.
Yeah, while we continue on, you are the fact checker, and you can help us with pronunciation of things. You can end our arguments. We haven't had an argument yet, I don't think, so that's good.
Yeah, he died in 2021.
Oh my god, look at me! With my serial killer knowledge, everybody. Pays to be paranoid. Me thinking Rodney Alcala was going to come and get me for some reason. Congratulations on your win and my win.
Congratulations on yours.
Thank you. If you guys have any games that you really want us to play, please send us your thoughts. We can send them to our email, which is thequestionanswerpodcast@gmail.com, or you can DM us on Instagram. Slide into our collective DMs. Not our personal DMs, please. Well, you can if you really want, but maybe
if you know.
Maybe. If you have games that you really want us to play, or if you have games that like you physically have that you want to lend to us and we can play them, that could be fun too.
Or just ideas for topics as well, I think would be
thoughts, questions, concerns. Yeah. If you really hated that fucking movie episode where it took 100 years.
Yeah, if you want to tell us to go fuck ourselves, it's also optional. So.
Yeah. And if you want to be our fact checker / correspondent, let us know. Spot's open. I could pay you in snacks and
thumbs ups.
Yep. But that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, once again, thank you for listening, and we hope that you'll come back again.
And this was question.
Answer?